So this is my unwinding exercise. The purpose of this exercise is to teach the horse how to follow the feel of the lead rope. Up until this point, most of what he's learned how to do is follow me around. Okay, so if I go over here, he follows me over here. If like if I point and I drive, he follows that feel and he drives around. If I take a hold of him, he backs up away from it. One of the great things about this unwinding exercise is it's almost a little counterintuitive. Okay, so I have him bent to the right, he's looking to the right, but I'm stood to the left. What I'm hoping to achieve by this is to teach him how to follow the feel of that lead rope, so that although I'm stood on one side, he follows that feel of that lead rope. Now this is a great exercise for horses before you ride them. It teaches them how to follow that rein pressure, because obviously when you ride them, you're not going to be stood in front of them. They've not got anything to follow, so they really need to understand how to follow that pressure on that lead rope. It teaches the horse to turn from one eye to the other eye, so that he can see you on the left and then he can turn and see you on the right. And again, that can be something at the start that can bother a horse, or even for some of these older horses, it can be quite an uncomfortable experience turning from one side to the other. And the third thing it does is it gets the horse used to having some ropes around him. It teaches him to get used to being wrapped up a little bit and not panicking about that, searching for a way out as opposed to fighting and running away from him. Okay, so all I'm going to do here with my lead rope here is I'm just going to take the lead rope over his head here so that it's now on the opposite side of the horse. I'm then just going to flick that round and run it all the way over his back, and then drop it over his hind quarter there so that the rope is sitting above his hind quarters. Okay? I'm then just going to tip his nose slightly to the right with my right hand. I'm going to let go with him, and I'm just going to let him follow the feel of that lead rope and unwind himself. And you notice that I didn't pull on him. All I did was take the slack out of that lead rope and allow him to follow it round. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take that lead rope over his head, so it's now on the opposite side. I'm just going to flick that up and over his back and get there to where it's just sitting there above his hocks. Okay? Now I don't want to let go too soon. I'm just going to sit there and hold, and if he was to get worried, all I'd do is just let go with my right hand with that lead rope hand. But he seems okay with that, so I'm then going to take the slack out of that lead rope. Okay, and the more he bends, the more slack I take out, and then I just follow that back and away from him. If I was teaching this to the horse for the first time, what I might do, I can change the angle slightly so I can go around behind him and so that he can see me, and I've given him somewhere to go. But I want to get to where I can do it from that shoulder position. So I can stand here at his left hand shoulder and he can turn there away from me and come back.